Okay, it's extremely hot right now. I don't know about you guys, but I had to shut down a few of my mining rigs, and I'm actually thinking of shutting down a few more because it is extremely hot. It's 103 Fahrenheit here inside the basement, just in this area. I'm sure it's a lot hotter over there, but right now guys, outside it's literally 40 degrees Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit. And so you're probably looking at this fan now, and this is not even on. It's just wind that's indirectly moving that fan, and it's actually, I feel hot air coming through this window right now, which is not good. So the heat that's being extracted off my single exhaust fan is literally going back out, but what's coming in is literally the same temperature as, I guess, essentially the ambient temperature outside as well as inside this crypto mining basement. So my God, it's a super hot day and this is not great for mining. Guys, we're also gonna go to my crypto mining barn, and oh man, it's really bad over there as well. I had to turn off my Radeon 7 rig as that rig was at like 85 degrees Celsius on 2 GPUs. I quickly turned that off, but we're gonna go over there in a second. I'll show you guys some temperatures. And so yeah, it's really bad in my basement here, but I do have a potential solution. I've actually no idea if it's gonna help or not, but you guys know I did make the video last week talking about how I wanted to redo everything, okay? And my plan is still to do that. So I'm planning on having open air rigs on those 12 GPU frames, just like this one, okay? And so funny thing, I have a few server cases, right? A few Minebox 8s and a Minebox 12s, this one right here. And so right now, the ambient, you know, pretty much 103, almost 104, same temperature as literally outside of where I live here. So the air that's going through my server case here is at 104. Oh man, this is really hot, really hot. I just showed you guys the temperature of my 1660 Ti's and Supers in here, plus 70 degrees Celsius, which is really hot. It's really hot. So I just realized, you know, server cases may not make sense for some people depending on the ambient temperature around wherever you're mining. Okay, so if I have right now 104 Fahrenheit as my ambient temperature, that air is going to be going through my GPUs. So it's literally hot, including the GPU heat that's coming off of the fans here. Okay, yeah, that feels literally like lava coming out of these server cases. And so then, like for example, my 3080 rig, which is on a just a 12 GPU mining frame, open air frame, the temperatures are actually not bad. Let me show you. Let me go to the computer here, and I will show you the temperature comparison here from the Minebox 12 from the server case here. So I have my 12 1660 Ti and Supers, and you guys can see generally my temperatures here are plus 70 degrees. I normally have it below like 60, at least below 60 degrees, which I'm happy with, but 74, 70 degrees, you know, 73. So let me go to my RTX 3080 rig, and here it is. Okay, I mean, it's not much better actually, but you know, generally the temperatures on those 3080s for the GPU side is, you know, under 65 degrees, which is great. But the memory temperature, I'm sure of it, is throttling. Okay, you guys can see here, a few of them are getting 72 megahash, 75 megahash. So yeah, the ambient around this rig is not good. But literally all of my rigs are like this. But I have a potential solution, okay? I do have some like 6,000 CFM fans coming, all right? Like I have some floor fans coming, and I also do have another exhaust fan, 18-inch exhaust fan. I did talk about this before. I'm gonna be adding it in that window there, all right? So you guys know I already have one in this window here. I believe that's around 4,000 CFM, and there's gonna be another one right here. So we're gonna see if that will help. But I mean, it may not help, because if the ambient temperature outside of this location is, you know, 104, like I said, outside is literally, you know, 40 degrees Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit. And like I said before, that's why I turned off this fan, because it was literally just blowing in heat. So I ordered a few of these like iLiving like floor or shop fans that do like 5,000 or 6,000 CFM. So I'm gonna have another 2 more there, around there, and I'm just gonna push some airflow around this place, because right now there's really not much airflow going on around this area. Okay, so the ambient really is, it's 104, and so all the GPUs are eating the 104 Fahrenheit air. And in my studio here, I do have a window open. And luckily it's on like the north side, so it is a little bit cooler over here. So there is a little bit better, you know, air coming in this way. So we're at like 94 Fahrenheit of air. I mean, I still feel some heat coming this way, but it's definitely better than the other window that's out there. Okay, so it's 94 Fahrenheit here, but the other window over there, which I showed you guys, I have that fan off because that air that was blowing in was literally heat. Okay, so my studio is kind of bringing in cool air right now. I'm thinking of actually potentially adding a intake fan, okay, there. And then also I do have another place that has another window open in the basement attic on that way, okay? It's way over there that has a window open, and there's some cool air going over here, but that's kind of like on the west side, so there is some heat coming in. So yeah, oh man, this is a struggle, guys. I'm really trying to fight the heat here, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. So I ordered all this stuff from Amazon. I'll have it linked down below of what I just ordered, the exhaust fan and a few of these like style shop fans coming. And I'm gonna see if that'll help. But honestly, I can't beat Mother Nature. It's brutal right now. It's really hot outside. I know in the last video, a lot of you guys mentioned, Red Panda, why don't you just get like a 3-ton AC unit and install it here? Guys, let me just tell you right now, I don't have the infrastructure or anything in this basement to put an AC unit, and I do not want to spend that kind of money for air conditioning, okay? I want to do it in a way that's, you know, definitely affordable, and, you know, just using fans, floor fans, and we're just gonna see if that helps or not. If not, then it's a loss for me. I'm gonna have to turn off my rigs, and I'm just gonna have to wait until this summer's over. But I just don't want to utilize air conditioning because it's very expensive, and yeah, the means to get it installed in this place, I just don't want to deal with that. Okay guys, let's go to the barn. I said I would go to the barn. I'm gonna show you guys some very, very, very crazy temperatures there. Let's go. You guys see that? 109 Fahrenheit. Well, in this general area, it definitely feels a lot hotter over here, and my Z15 is overheating. All right, that red light means it's overheating. I'm sure of it because my Bitcoin ASIC, which I forgot to talk about, I have that off as well. You guys saw that earlier. I had to unplug it because it was just way too hot. But yeah, my Innosilicon A10 Pro is still running. The IB-Link BMK1 is still going. And the other Innosilicon A10 Pro 5GB is still going as well. But man, my exhaust fan, it's going full bore. But like I said, the ambient temperature outside is at 104 Fahrenheit. It's literally the hottest day right now. And to be mining right now, it's just incredibly hot. I had to turn off my Radeon 7 rig, and oh yeah, these cards are I just freshly turned off this rig, and it was, let me tell you, very hot, also very scary because I have a feeling some are dead right now. When this rig turned off with HiveOS, I have a feeling some of these GPUs are dead. I will update you guys when it's cooler. Obviously, that's gonna be never, so I guess this rig's gonna be off for a while. I'll let you guys know. I have my 2070 rig on. Actually, let's see what the temperatures are for that. Surprisingly, my 2070s are totally fine. Generally, almost, normally I see them under like 55, sometimes under 50, but right now, since the ambient in here is extremely hot, it says it's at 61, the highest one is 61 degrees Celsius, so, surprising, but I did have to turn off one of my 3070 rigs. Two of the GPUs was heading at about 78 degrees Celsius, alright, so I turned the rig off. Definitely feels really hot still, but this rig for some reason is kind of fine. Let me show you the temperatures on that. Okay, yeah, the card expert. Yeah, these are the 6 Gainward cards, and you can see here the temperatures are 67, 68, 67, 66. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's farthest away from any other rig. Basically, all my ASICs are over there, but yeah, it's hot here too. So it looks like that exhaust fan, I think it's only exhausting out the air that's coming out from the top of the ceiling right now, which I need to get fixed. And I was gonna open that window, but I haven't had time to do it yet. I'm actually thinking of opening up another window, which is right there. Right now I feel a lot of cool air that's actually coming from here. All right, so when I open that door, I can feel cool air. So right now it's kind of like mid-afternoon, so I'm gonna try to open that window offline after this video, and I will keep you guys updated on the temperatures in the barns. 108 Fahrenheit, just brutal. Just brutal. And oh yeah, just to update you guys, my L3 Plus I had to turn off as well. This thing was overheating, and yeah, this 3070 rig I'm gonna keep off for now. Okay guys, I'm really sad. You guys are probably gonna see a lot of terahash just come off the Ethereum network because I just turned off a bunch of rigs. All right, let's go back to the basement. It's so hot that a wasp decided to die. Okay, we are back in the crypto mining basement, and now that I have a few mining rigs off, the temperatures have gone down to about 100 now. Actually, it's almost evening time, so it's getting a little bit cooler. All right, so you know what? The next couple days, actually, I think the next couple weeks, from what I've heard, is that there's gonna be definitely a long heat spell in where I am, so I'm probably gonna keep half of my mining rigs off, unfortunately. So, oh man, this is gonna suck for sure. But I do have some stuff, like I said earlier, that I ordered from Amazon. I got some new fans coming, as well as I'm gonna get another exhaust fan installed as soon as possible in that window, and just get a lot of like airflow coming into this crypto mining basement, and we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys updated in another video coming up soon. I'm sorry guys, I'm sweating balls right now. Let me know what you guys are doing as well. I've been hearing from a lot of people that also the same thing is happening to them. It's just really hot right now, and a lot of people had to turn off their mining rigs, okay? Just like me, okay? And I know that I'm supposed to be doing like a rig build for like the 3060, 3070, 3060 Ti, 3080, and 3090. I'm gonna like probably hold off on that for now until I can figure out my cooling. But honestly, if the ambient temperature outside is, you know, 104, 105 Fahrenheit, that's kind of brutal. Like, that's really brutal. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts and let me know how you're doing. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. And peace out.